Now, U.S. President Donald Trump has just met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in the Helsinki summit. While Trump's apparent endorsement of Putin at this summit is drawing some major flack back at home, even from GOP party leaders, there is someone who presumably comes out on top here: Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. In fact, Israeli security was at the forefront of the Trump-Putin statements to the press, with both sides pledging a resolution to the growing threat on Israel's northern border with Syria.
President Putin also is helping Israel, and we both spoke with Bibi Netanyahu, and they would like to do certain things with respect to Syria, having to do with the safety of Israel. So in that respect, we absolutely would like to work in order to help Israel, and Israel will be working with us, so both countries would work jointly.
Speaking with journalists after the meeting, Trump promised that the leader of America's biggest arch-rival was committed to helping Israel, and that the man was personally a big fan of Prime Minister Netanyahu. This summit comes just a few days after Netanyahu himself met with Putin in Moscow to discuss Israeli security concerns. With Russia heavily involved in Syria for the last several years now, Putin has ostensibly overseen the flow of Iranian forces into the destabilized southern region, but many believe that a unified Netanyahu-Trump front has successfully convinced Putin to pull those proxy armies several dozen kilometers away from Israel's front door.
Хотел бы также отметить, что после завершения окончательного разгрома террористов на юго-западе Сирии, в так называемой южной зоне, ситуация на голландских высотах должна быть приведена в полное соответствие с соглашением 1974 года о разъединении израильских и сирийских войск. Это позволит вернуть спокойствие на Голланы, восстановить режим прекращения огня между Сирийской Арабской Республикой и Израилем, надежно обеспечить безопасность государства Израиль.
For many Americans, however, this summit presented something of a disturbing conundrum. Trump seemed to defy his own intelligence agencies by agreeing with Putin's assertion that Russia was uninvolved in any attempts to sway the 2016 presidential election in his favor. And yet, just 3 days ago, Special Counsel Robert Mueller announced criminal indictments for 12 Russian operatives working directly under Russian military intelligence. They were charged with hacking Democratic servers and actively working to influence the results of the 2016 election. American leaders across the aisle were stunned, to say the least, to hear Trump openly siding with perhaps America's biggest regional nemesis.
President Putin was extremely strong and powerful in his denial today, and what he did is an incredible offer. He offered to have the people working on the case come and work with their investigators with respect to the 12 people. I think that's an incredible offer. Okay? Thank you.
Republican House Speaker Paul Ryan demanded that Trump, quote, appreciate that Russia is not our ally, end quote. Other Republicans called the president's words shameful, a historic low point, and a tragic mistake. Now, Israel may indeed see the fruits of this high-stakes meeting, but in his home country, many will be expecting President Trump to offer some clarification.